Well, when one journey ends, another begins, I suppose. Though, I'll admit, Spearow's gonna struggle early on. The Brock hurdle is quite real for this Pokemon. Like, how is it gonna really, bash its way through Brock, Like, that's always the nightmare part, I guess, of these battles for normal types. At least we don't have to worry about rock moves, because that would really cripple Spearow's chances. And yeah, since we can catch one early on, we'll do it legitimately. There's no point in cheating in a Spearow, if we can just pick one up. Let's see. Well, guess it'll be Zeus. Since we're using a flying type, we might as well be, named after a sky god. Even if we can't, use any Thunderbolts. Without using Mimic. Well, obviously if we're gonna be a sky god, he needs to be a god of the ground, or earth. In this case, the, under the earth, Hades. Yes, own legend is about to unfold. Though it's gonna be a legend full of pain. Hikers will be my nemesis. They truly will. But let's get out of here. We'll probably take Charmander, just because it can use Strength and Cut. That does make it a useful HM slave to take early on. And honestly, like, it's still maybe the best pick we got. It's because at least Blastoise could, in theory, run ice moves. And if I take the Squirrel and force him to use, Bulbasaur, we'd have the advantage. Yeah, I'm not entirely above that, but I'd like to spare myself the trouble of having to collect HM slaves. A bit more. And Cut's a normally only one to have to pick up. No, not that one. Okay, it's on this side, yeah. Yes, really energetic. Of course. Well. Edge in lowercase, because why not? We just want it because it's sharp claws, after all. It's very edgy. Of course, we're not going to even have the Pokemon we want until the second episode. I mean, it's fine. I don't consider this a major battle. Oops. More of a training battle. You get used to the system. It's not like there's any stakes here. You can lose this fight and it's perfectly fine. Okay, crit out of the gate. That helps. Well, he crit back. Darn. Well, it's gonna be close. I think the Squirrel might take it, though. Yep, second critical hit. Damn. It's fine. It's not like we need that experience. It might make catching a Spearow slightly easier, but not much. And yes, I know we'll run to Pidgey first. I think Pidgey's the worst option. Because at least Spearow has access to Drill Peck, so once it, gets to the later part of the game, it can open up with some real whoop-butt moves. Or at least a whoop-butt move, it has, like, the wind button it can hit. It's like it's got Stab Drill Peck for 120 base power. Effectively, because of Stab. What's Pidgey got? Wing Attack, which has a base power of 35. Like, our best option with Pidgey is going to literally be to teach it Fly, and waste turns, you know, flying up high and coming back down. And worrying about that 5% miss chance, yeah. It sucks. The other option, I guess, would be to use Sky Attack, but that takes 2 turns to power up, and you're vulnerable in the wait turn, too. Ugh. Terrible options. At least Spearow doesn't have to, you know, use a HM to actually, you know, be its stab move of choice. Like, that is just seriously sad. So I do hate we can't get any Pokeballs till after we get the parcel delivered. Yep, it's a tiny bird. It's just not desired by anybody. I just was some point I could try doing a Pikachu in blue or red, and just like, no. It's annoying enough getting past Brock in yellow when you have access to double team. You can actually set yourself up to dodge incoming attacks. The GS ball? Aw, man. Or did he get some decals put on it? It's like, yeah, I got this Pokeball and I put some stickers on it! You know, that way I can tell my Pokemon apart easier. You know, like, one of Ash's rivals. Was it Richie? With this Pikachu named Sparky. Why he never evolved this Pikachu, I have no idea. I guess that'd be the one advantage of doing Pikachu and Predator Blue. We actually could use a Thunderstone. But usually when we do those runs, the whole point is to not evolve the Pikachu? It's the suffer, obviously. Like, I don't know what we're gonna do when we do Ruby or Sapphire or Emerald with Pikachu. Sometimes that's gonna be a terrible experience, just because trying to get over the hurdle that is, you know... the twins. Because we're gonna have to show up in that fight with a less than useful Pokemon that's gonna get almost instantly... it's gonna get instantly knocked out. Have the damage for one, you know, like, Earthquake. And hope we can hit back hard enough to win. I mean, I'll probably pick Ruby or Sapphire, but even there, they run Earthquake. That's their go-to option. Ugh. Like, these shoes, I'm gonna have a hard time, just saying. Like, though I admit that only having, like, Soul Rock and Lunar Rock means we could potentially, you know, Thunderbolt one to death because of the neutral hit. But, yeah, I'll do for this episode, because we can now buy some Pokeballs, begin the process of hunting down a Spearow, which will take a while, I'm sure. The main problem is Spearow is, like, what? A 10% encounter? It's not very common. Doesn't have any potions in here? The jerk. I guess we gotta grab the free sample first. It's fine. Until next time, then. See ya.